said, okay.
I just have some laundry.
Oh, Chris has got that look on his face like, I'm in trouble. Chris, is your room clean right now?
It is in progress, sir.
Hey, Nehemiah, how about your room? How does it look right now?
Good, sir.
Not good at all?
No, sir.
Okay, just so you guys know, once you hit homeroom number 4, I strongly suggest that you come to testing with your rooms clean. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because if they're not, I'm going to want to find out. Nehemiah, before you come to the next class, I need to know that your room is going to be clean. Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Just so my parents know, and my adults know, one of the things that I like to do is I like to support you guys as parents. What we create is we create a team. You notice a lot of things that we do out here, all I'm trying to do is support and enforce the rules that you guys have in your homes, that we want them to respect, and we want them to stay clean, we want them to work on all the things that are just normal standard practices that some of the kids in our society are falling out of. So we want to help you guys in that way by making sure that they do that. Are you guys ready for number 5?
Yes, sir.
Homework number 5!
Homework number 5, sir.
Begin!
I will keep my hands, body, and teeth clean daily, sir.
How many times a day do you brush your teeth, Chris?
Twice.
Twice a day?
No,
Once a day? Okay. Vivian?
once.
Once a day? Nehemiah?
Twice a day.
Twice a day? Good. I can tell you got nice, bright, shiny teeth. Good job. So, make sure you guys are following through with those rules on keeping yourself clean and neat. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And everybody else stand up.
Yes, sir.
Safety rule number 1.
Safety rule number 1, sir.
Begin.
I will keep my stance at the middle side, sir.
Safety rule number 2.
Safety rule number 2, sir.
Begin.
Don't speak to a don't know without their safe side adult permission, sir.
Very good. And who is a safe side adult? Who can tell me? One of my yellow belts. Nathan, who's safe side adults?
Uncle Martin.
Oh, no. Yeah, yes. Say safe side adults, parents and grandparents. To start with. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Very good. Now, I'm going to ask you about that other one that I want to know in just a minute. Yes, sir? Safety rule number 3.
Safety rule number 3, sir.
Begin.
Have 3 other SSAs besides your parents and grandparents, sir.
Now, Nathan, who are your 3 SSAs?
Uncle Martin, Sister Shay, and Auntie Judy.
Auntie. Okay, very good. Now, just so you guys know, we try to promote 3 types of people in the kids' lives. Most abductions that happen in our society happen by people that the kids already know. Okay? So what we want them to do is we want them to know that you've given 3 people permission, besides your parents and grandparents, that if you are injured in a car accident, if something happens to you guys, that they can show up at school and say, hey, Mom, Dad got in a car accident. You can, I need to take the hospital. I need to take the hospital. But obviously, if you're injured to the point where you can't let them know, yes, it's safe to go with that person, they need somebody else that they're safe to go with. So what we want you guys as parents to do is make sure that they know who 3 people are in their life that can be responsible beyond you, beyond a shadow of doubt, that you have complete and utter trust in. And what that does is it takes out the question mark of, well, can I go with this person? I can't go with this person. We don't want them to have 20 SSAs, 20 people that you say these people are safe. We want to narrow it down to just a few that they know that these people can be responsible for me. Anybody beyond that, you can have one of your friends that is not an SSA say, hey, hey, let's go over to KFC and grab some chicken or something. But if one of those people is not an SSA asks, they have to come ask permission first. An SSA is something that they don't have to necessarily ask permission, if you know that there's going to be safety anywhere around it. We have one other type of person. Who can tell me what the other type of person is?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's that?
Don't know.
I don't know. Who's a don't know, Vivian?
A stranger.
A stranger, a complete utter stranger. And Celine, what if a stranger asked you to go help them find your puppy dog, to find their puppy dog? What are you going to say?
No.
No. Are you just going to say, no, not today?
No. No, sir.
What are you going to say? Come on, show me like you mean it.
No.
And what are you going to do then? Are you just going to stand there?
No, sir.
What are you going to do?
Tell Mom and Dad.
You're going to go tell Mom and Dad quickly, because I guarantee you that if you tell Mom and Dad that a stranger came and asked you to go help them find their dog, that Dad would come find out, right, Dad?
Definitely.
Oh, Dad would be running down there to figure out what's going on. So what we want the kids to know is not only they say no, but they also go tell an adult. Because sometimes our kids, they'll know to say no to a stranger, but they won't necessarily take that one step further and go tell an adult, this person has asked me to help them do something, find a dog, go play a video game, any of these type of things that are typical tricks, you go, hey, I got some candy over here in my car, things like that. We want to make sure that our kids know that it's not to only say no, but to leave the area. Now, one other question, Vivian, this one's for you. If you're going to be a 10 kid, you say no and you go tell your parents. If you're going to be a 12 kid, what do?
You teach other kids.
You teach other kids how to be safe in our society, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, and I love that leadership you show and the way that you help all the other kids that are lower adults and you learn those things. That's a great thing. Everybody stand up.
Yes, sir.
Very good. And let me see here. I've been picking on my kids, so let me think here. All the kids face me. Check. Balcony. Kids. All my kids have a seat.
Yes, sir.
My adults sometimes think they get away with not getting any questions. So we got to toss my adults some questions. And out of let me do this. Let me say my white and white senior. I want each one of you to pick one of the 4 Ds of a champion. I want you to tell the audience what it means personally to you. Who wants to go first? Okay, great. Your hand went up.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Mine is discipline is like time out for my children.
Okay.
I'm a single mom, so time out works. I was abused younger, so I don't spank my kids.
Okay.
So discipline, taking away Xbox,
Yeah.
the computer,
Yes.
anything they can play a game on is
Okay.
taken away.
Okay. So a lot of that is focused upon really helping the kids become better kids and knowing the difference between right and wrong.
Yes.
And that's a great thing that our kids need to know in our society. Very good. Mr.
Dedication, sir. Dedication is very important to me. I've dedicated a lot of time to my profession, but I also want to show that I do that to my children as well. And being a part of this and dedicating time with them and being part of their lives in this environment is very important, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Mr. Leonard.
Yes, sir.
Mr. I'm going to leave you for last, and I won't pick on you especially. You're like, yeah, I know. I want you to explain the first sentence of the mission statement to our, go ahead and say it to the audience, of our mission, or excuse me, let's say our student creed. Student creed. The first statement of our student creed, and I want you to explain to the audience what it means to you.
Okay, let's see if I can remember this. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth and physical health.
Yes.
I intend to develop
Just the first one. That's all I'm looking for.
myself in a positive manner. By developing myself in a positive manner, I want children as well as adults to look at me and wonder, something about this guy I need to know about because it rubs off on everybody else. Something positive. I don't want any negative in my life because of who's looking up after me. They're coming up behind me, so I want my positive influences to rub off on them as well as other adults. Also, avoid anything that will reduce my mental growth. Well, I don't want to be hanging out on corners late at night, drinking whiskey or wine, or having that stuff inside of me because that doesn't give off a positive attitude towards anybody. And it also reduces my physical health as well. And when you get this age, you kind of look back and wish that maybe I should have stayed in the weight room a little bit more or something like that. But you always have something like this that you can fall back on. So you don't want to put anything, any kind of drugs or whiskey or wine inside your body that will reduce your health as well. That's what the first sentence in our student creed means to me.
Thank you. Give me just so you guys know, Mr. Kurt trains with his 2 kids out here. Tevin and Celine, stand up. Raise your hand. These 2 right here. Yep, those 2 right there are his kids. What has it meant to you to train with your kids?
It started out really good, you know, just learning the same objectives and sharing it with each other. But the longer it goes, it just seems the better it gets. It's probably one of the best choices I've made in years to do with them. You know, you can go take a trip, go here, do there, one single thing. But when you share a common objective and learn it together, it just makes it all that much better. And I can't think of anything I've done better in recent years, really, as a long-term goal.
And trust me from experience, now I've raised both of my kids up through this, it totally makes a difference in your life. And it will make a difference when they hit all of the different stages of their life. Just so you guys know, if you are committed to doing things with your kids rather than sending them to do things, it will change how they think, what they do, and who they become. Because then, I mean, we send our kids off to school every day. They're around other kids, they're around all the influences they get at school. If they hit daycare, they're around the kids if they're at daycare. But do you want those kids having the majority influence over your kids' life, or do you want the majority influence? This will let you have a majority influence over their life. Maybe not in time, but definitely in quality. So make sure that you think about that the training with your kids out here gives you that quality time with them. It just gives you a common goal, like Mr. Kirk was saying, to expand into their future, that you guys are going to become the family that you guys want to become. Great job. Give them a hand. Can everybody stand up? Yes, face the audience. Janet? Yes. Malcolm, yeah. Good. Very good. At this point in time, I would like you to take your boards and your belts, give them to your family, or set them off to the side, come back out and line up. Yes, sir? Yes, sir.
Don't stack the boards together so we can keep them separate.
I put each person's belt separate more. How do you know who's going to be used?
Don't worry. First is there. Kevin is here. Great job, kiddos. Kevin. Put your belt on your board.
Next belt.
Aren't you going to do it towards the...
Yes. And everybody take a seat.
Yes.
Okay, bring me all my white belts right up here up front.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Line up by age, or at least height. That puts you on this end, buddy. Sorry, buddy. You're just not tall enough yet, buddy. There we go. You ready for this?
Yes.
Are you ready to be out of a white belt?
Yes.
Fantastic. Say yes, sir, and make sure. Hands up. Good. You worked hard for this, didn't you? guys look like you're ready to run up here. And come on, next group. Okay, now you two can switch places. I want my whole family here together, just like that smile on your face. That's a good one. Your speech. That's good. Good.
Jet!
Kunya.
Kunya!
Give these guys a hand. And next group, come up.
Yes, sir!
Actually, Mr. Kurt, I'm going to put you, come play around here. Switch. Come this way. Other side, big brother. Just like that. Stand tall and strong, guys. Being up there working with Mr. Josiah. Got fun at conference camp this week. He teach you lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Josiah is awesome. Yes. Nathan should be first. Because otherwise, that shows disrespect to your older brother, right? Okay, hands up. Good job, but you stay focused. Go back. Not yet. Yeah, fine. You gotta wait for just a minute. He can't hardly contain a smile. It's like, you can smile, it's okay. Smiles are good things. brag on Mr. Kurt a little bit here. This guy comes in and he works out harder than almost anybody else in this entire gym. Tell him what you've done for yourself here.
Okay, basically it was started, maybe 5 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
I know I was around 250 or so, right around there. December I was like 260, but ever since I got here, I'm all the way down to 217 already.
All right. And Chip. Great job. And all four of you guys, come on up.
Yes, sir.
Get my video. Good job, buddy. Devin, want to see? Reason how a new belt takes away a lot of pain. Whew. You guys are getting up there.
Yes.
Check this out. So these two are on track to be our first black belts at this school. And I am so proud of them. They've been working very hard to make that happen. It's coming too quick, isn't it? Okay. Okay, good. And everybody line up back on the black tape. Yes, I like all this new color. It's starting to look really cool out here. Face me, Chip. And Jimmy. Who's the most important people in your lives? Exactly. So what I want you to do is two things. I want you to, first thing, I want you to make sure, kids, go give your moms and dads, grandpas, grandmas a great big hug and say, thank you so much for bringing me to Taekwondo and spending the time with me to make me a better person. Secondly, you guys know what I want you to do after you leave here, right? Celebrate! Exactly, we got to celebrate. Remember, life beats us down all the time. We want to celebrate our small successes. You guys definitely all got a success today. These guys have a dance going down there. I love it. Very good. So make sure you take time to celebrate your success today. Vivian, what's my favorite celebration? Ice cream. You guys know it. I love to go out for ice cream. That's one of my favorite celebrations. So remember, celebrations don't have to be great big huge things. Celebrate on a small basis, but tell yourself in your mind, I am celebrating, because remember, you don't want to let life beat you down. You want to move yourself above all of the things that work you over in life, and that's when you do that by celebrating. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want everybody to, as soon as we bow out, I want you guys to go give your families a hug, and then I would like everybody to run down, come back over here in front of the flag. Parents, if you have cameras, we're gonna take a big group picture down here in front of the flag, and any individual pictures you guys want to take, you can take in front of the flag or the big logo down there. Mr. Leonard, please bow us out.
All students, please rise.
All students, please rise.
Hurry up.
Cookie.
Hey-I-O. Kunye. Baro. Kills and MK. Kunye.
Great job. Give yourself a hand and go celebrate. Go give your dad a hug.
Now go get Sissy's one.
Okay, watch out.
Sup, y'all?